You're listening to 91.3 WTSR here at the campus of the College of New Jersey. My name's Natis Millette, and you're listening to Keep Calm and Carry On. We have a very special guest tonight. I am here with Ace Enders of the Early November and I Can Make a Mess.
Hey.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for
All
asking.
right. Are you ready just to dive into questions?
I'm ready. I feel it.
Okay. So this past June, you came out with Enola.
Yes.
It kind of had a different feel than anything else that you've released, either with the Early November and your solo projects. What caused that shift in the sound?
I think for me it was just like, I guess since I've been doing this for a long time, like forever at this point, I just hit a place where I was like, I'm not going to try and make anything, and I just actually went in and recorded the whole entire thing in like 4 days, wrote and recorded all of it. So it was just like one of those, I just wanted to feel what it was like to sort of just make something for no purpose.
So do you think you're going to keep on exploring kind of that more like indie-ish vibe as opposed to going for punk?
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I know that, I'm sure I'll go a little bit more down that road, but also a little bit more with some stuff that's going to be coming out sometime soon, just a little bit more aggressive. But
all right. This is one of my personal questions that I was just wondering about. So you came out with Enola under I Can Make a Mess.
Mm-hmm.
Gold Rush and the self-titled and the second album came out under I Can Make a Mess Like Nobody's Business. What's up with the name switch?
Everybody asks that question, and I didn't even realize it happened. So it's just like, I guess, I don't know, when they like did the album, they just didn't include it.
Oh, okay. So there's no like specific reason or burning.
No,
it just happened. Okay, so switching into kind of the early November stuff, you guys had a really big anniversary on Monday.
Yes.
The 10-year of The Room's Too Cold. Did you do anything to celebrate or reminisce?
We sent a text to each other.
That's exciting.
We had that going for us. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, so you guys have the two holiday shows, the one in Philadelphia, which is already sold out, the one at the Bowery Ballroom in New York City, which is almost sold out, or as of yesterday, there was like almost no tickets left.
Yeah.
You have the repressing, that's almost sold out. Did you guys think, like, when this came out 10 years ago, like, how does it feel to have an album that still strikes a chord with people 10 years later?
Weird. I mean, it's awesome. I never thought that it would happen back then. I mean, I was in such a different place mentally that now seeing it, like, I really appreciate it this time around.
Yeah.
Then it was like, punk, emo, whatever. Like, I didn't care about that stuff. It was, like, just about whatever it became. I mean, I know it confuses me, but to see people that still care about it, it means a lot. It's awesome.
All right. So this is another kind of one of those personal things. I was at the reunion show at Starland Ballroom back in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
And I was there with some of my friends who were as young as 16, and we were surrounded by a group of people well into their 40s. So, I mean, you created this music that has transcended generations now. Back in, like, 2002 when you were coming out with these EPs, did you really think that you were going to create music that had such a following of people that even found you guys and came to reunion shows after you guys broke up?
No. At the time, I really, like I said, like, even with making the other record, like, I had no idea that it would happen like it did. And, back then when we were living in it and we were at our peak and everything was like, like every show was big and all the excitement was there. And, we sort of took it for granted how it actually set with people, and like, then once we broke up and sort of saw it sort of go down a little bit, and we took our break for like 4 years, it was like, I didn't expect people to really hang on to it like they did. It is amazing, and no, I never expected it. I know that was a long way to say that, but yeah.
So when you went through the writing process for things like The Room's Too Cold and like The Mechanic and everything, did you kind of like stop and take a step back for Incurrence because you did have a lot more time and a lot less pressure as opposed to coming out with things, or was it similar?
With Incurrence, it was like I was buried in the studio for like 2 months and was just there, just working. So I was way into it though, because I was really excited to be able to release something on that scale again.
Right.
It was just exciting, and it was a good time.
So following Incurrence, you guys did a whole bunch of touring. You did Warped Tour this summer, which was really cool. So how was that, doing Warped Tour?
It was awesome, because this time around, it wasn't like it was before. Like it was before, we were just like proving ourselves. We were trying to, get along with everybody, be like, as cool as everybody else. But this time we're like the older, respected band, and it was really, really nice. It was awesome to just like not have to feel that pressure, and I really enjoyed it.
So would you guys do it again, you think?
That depends. It's a long summer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know if I could handle it, but maybe.
And so you actually were doing the 2 performances, right? You're on the Domo stage with full band early November, and then you had the acoustic basement stuff too. So was there one that you kind of preferred over the other?
It went back and forth. Most of the time, it was the acoustic basement was just like way too much fun because it was a lot of people crammed into a little tent, and it was just a lot of fun. Everybody singing along, you can't beat it.
All right. So you guys, in the last 2 years, you came back together, put out a new album, did the promotional tours for the album, did Warped Tour. So what's next for you guys?
I don't know. We have these shows, and then we'll see how it all goes.
All right. So that's all on my end. Is there anything else that you want to say before we go?
I guess just thank you to everybody, and thank you for taking the time out, and just really do appreciate it, and it means a lot that people still care, and it's awesome.
All right. On that note, you're listening to 91.3 WTSR on the campus of the College of New Jersey. This is Madison Willett with Keep Calm, Carry On. Always remember to open your mind.